Good morning, everybody. So I told you I'd do a video to show you how the life of a CF patient goes. So, let's turn the light on. First off, the farting noise is not me. It's him.
It's almost empty.
He's making a sandwich. Okay, so, this is how we do a CF breakfast. So that's what we're going to do. Use 2 of them, and now for the calories. Maybe you can sit on this now. Yay! It works! Now you gotta put lots of butter on it. Butter gives the calories. And apparently heart attacks, just not for CF patients. I like to cover mine in butter. But not both sides, just one side. Now you have 2 covered waffles and butter. Now for the microwave.
Squeeze past you.
Here's the microwave. And we'll put them in there for, let's say, 3 minutes. Right now. And a healthy, waffly breakfast would not be complete without a glass of whole milk. And now we put it back in the fridge, because we don't want it to get warm and nasty. And that's baby dog. Say good morning, baby dog. Baby dog wants ice. And we're gonna close that. Oh wait, you gotta watch her do her trick. She catches ice. Ouch. Nice and hot.
So you feel all started?
See? Ta-da! Waffles. Now for Mrs. Butterworth. Stir up.
We got groceries yesterday.
We didn't go get nothing. Mom did. This is Pill Pack. So all I have to do is see if that's today's date, which it is. See what time it is. And right now it is 12. I kind of slept in. So I only need the top 2. Okay, so for waffles with lots of butter and lots of syrup, I need 5 ends of it. And I need 1 of these. That equals 5. Ta-da, 1. Close that back up. And then we open these together. And you might clear it in. That's all my pills. This is my morning regimen. And now that I have my morning regimen out, I get to take my pills.
She takes the bigger ones and does them by themselves.
All in. Nice and milky view, sorry. That's it. That's breakfast with the CF patient. And that's how you eat a CF breakfast. All gone. Now, while I walk around the house, it is time for two things. 1, sinus rinse. 2, brush my teeth. Also 3, make the bed. Need to make the bed. But right now we're gonna focus on sinus rinse. Here's my stuff in a little basket next to the bathroom. My nasal pot. And my sterile. Don't think. Now that we're in the bathroom, you have all seen how I do the nasal pot. So no need to explain, right? No need to explain. Okay, so teeth are brushed. Nose is rinsed out. Not in that order, obviously. Now it is time for me to make my bed. It's time for morning treatments. I need to catch my breath. Now, for morning treatments, I always keep a drink next to me. There's a flavored drink for after one of the powder medicines I take, and there is water for when I'm coughing. But, for right now, those need to move just one more shelf up. Now, every night, I usually put all these in a boiling pot of water and leave them out to dry during the morning. Last night, I managed to forget. But you're going to come with me as we take a journey through my morning meds. And then I also take what's called Xopenex. It's a bronchodilator. And this is what's going to be used for my Xopenex. I gotta open it. It's freshly packaged new one. Then I also take what's called Hypertonic, and there's this one. I take the Xopenex 3 times a day, 4 times a day if I'm sick or not feeling well. Hypertonic is to make me cough. It forces some of the mucus up, and this is called Hypertonic Saline. I take 3% because 7% is too strong for me. So this is one of them, and this is the second one. And then I take a medicine called Pulmozyme, and it genetically mutates your mucus to where it's thinner to cough up and easier. And I only take that once a day, and here's the nebulizer for that. And then here's the other nebulizer for Xopenex, and the other nebulizer for Xopenex. Now, here's the medicine drawer, and inside of it I keep my Xopenex, which is levalbuterol, and my Advair, which is another medicine I take, I take this twice a day as well. And look, Pill Pack carries that for me too. But there's my Advair. And then I use these for my mucus. Thank you, Life, for the idea. These are my spit cups. And here's my Pulmozyme. It's supposed to be refrigerated, so I just took it out of the refrigerator. You can see the name on it, Pulmozyme. And then there is my hypertonic saline. And I just tear one of these off, like so. And I put it back in the box. And here's my hypertonic saline. Here's my hypertonic. And then here is my Zopanex. Now I have so much Zopanex, or levalbuterol, that I had to package it differently. So, let me get one of these open. These are the little packages that come inside these boxes. Now I just need one of them, so I tear that off just like the others, and I throw this away. And here it is. Now this one is labeled on here, so if you can see that, if it'll focus, let me see if it'll focus now. Right here. Ta-da! Levalbuterol, also known as Zopanex. Levalbuterol is the generic name for it. So anyways, now it is time for morning nibs. And if you're wondering, where is your nib machine? There is my nebulizer. It is up top with the rest of them. And here is the cord that goes to it. Like I said, it's hooked up to the one I took last night. And I gotta get this off. So this is a disposable. You only are supposed to get one use out of it and then throw it away. But on top of this, I also have my vest machine. And my vest machine I do in between my Zopanex and my hypertonic. So I get a 30-minute break, and I know that's probably not my best idea because you're supposed to take your hypertonic and your Pulmozyme and everything while your bronchodilator is still working, and that works for about 30 minutes to an hour, or that's at least prime time for it. Okay, so this is treatment time. Now, usually with my treatments, I get bored, so I need something to do, right? So I will either watch, let's see if it'll focus, Netflix, Hulu, or, yes, Amazon, or YouTube. Now, I usually watch YouTube because they're short videos, and it kind of gives me an idea of how long I've been on my machine. Not that I really need to know. But on my YouTube channel, I can watch anything, and I usually watch, you guessed it, either The Fry Life or Life Where I'm From. Now, I usually have to scroll around to find it, but it's really not that hard. Now, whoops, I am still zooming. Now, if I don't want to watch YouTube or something, usually I'll have my computer out so I can listen to music or make a video or download a video. I also have a book to read if I want to read a book. I also have mail that I have to go through to sort through and find out which bills need to be paid, which ones can be held off, and which ones we need to make plans for. And here's my little bill folder, or well, binder. Then I also decide if I don't want to read a book, I can read something informational. I have a new One Touch Ultra Mini, and I haven't read the book on it, and I thought what was an error code was actually turned out to be a good code. I also have the new latest and greatest CF book, so I can read that for the new latest treatments. I also have magazines for like Disney movies and other things I can look at, or I can do a Sudoku. Now sometimes I go off and on between which ones I want to do, but that's that. And I have pins to do Sudokus and bill information and make phone calls and whatnot. And then these Sharpies are to mark my nebs for day, evening, and night, and all that swazzy jazz. Now, for the sake of the video, I am not going to do bills today. Well, I'm going to do bills today, just not during my breathing treatments. So you can still see me do treatments, you just won't see me. But yeah, let's get started on those treatments. Another thing you guys might find useful or not, depends on who you are. Ooh. I have a little trash can. for all my nubs. Right now, this needs to be emptied, so let me come empty this real quick. Now, today, instead of watching YouTube or something and boring you guys, I think I'll record me doing my treatments, and I'll probably put it in fast play, but I'll label each one on there for you guys, so you won't be lost or confused to which one I'm taking and how long it takes and whatnot. I'll put the timing and everything. But yeah, I'll probably still watch my channel and everything. But here's the trash. Asthma's not my only problem, so if I was an asthmatic, 10 seconds probably would not be an issue. But I have CF, so doing that hurts. And where's my lungs out? That's it. That's all the treatments for this morning. So I have to be on at least one inhaled antibiotic at all times. Topher is a very common one for cystic fibrosis patients, but it was causing me to lose my hearing. I actually need to go to an appointment for hearing aid loss to get a hearing aid. So basically, Nicolai, it causes some issues with my body. So they're going to try and see if I can get Caiston full time, which is awesome. I love Caiston. It's easy. It's the same thing you just saw me do without the needle. Still a mixture. Those little clear things you saw me using, I just tear that off, put it inside some powder mixture. I can shake that one up. The other one, you can't. You have to roll it. But the Caiston, I can shake that one up, throw it in this tiny little portable machine that's used by batteries and turn it on, and it's about 30 seconds to a minute 30. And it's so awesome. It's so easy. It's the shortest treatment of my whole regimen, as you can tell. That's my treatment regimen for the morning. Now I'm in the shower. I'm going to get dressed. And it's already 2 o'clock, so I don't get much of a morning, and I don't get much of an afternoon. I'll probably take another video. The next video you see, or well, not the next video, the next part of the video you'll be seeing is lunch. Well, but as for treatment regimen, that's it. Okay, now that I'm showered and dressed and teeth brushed and all that done, and first round of treatments are done, it is time for lunch. A late lunch, Since I can't have bread, this is how I do it. 3 slices of ham, 3 slices of cheese, melted to perfection. Unless the last slice of cheese doesn't want to come out. Try this again. Boy, these slices are really sticking to each other. There we go. Stick it in the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds. And once I'm done with that, I will get done eating. I will show you. Okay, and the enzymes, I have to take enzymes again because that's what I do every meal. I take enzymes with it because my body doesn't make, well, it makes enzymes, but not enough of them reach my stomach to digest my food, so I have to take my own enzymes. So this time it'll be 3 enzymes instead of 5. So I'll need one of the 24 and one of the 12,000. It's done. Let's see what it looks like. Boy, I wish you guys could smell it. So it looks like what you'd expect melted ham and cheese to look like. But that's it. Bon appetit! Oh, and I forgot to tell you, it's also time for my 3 o'clock pill. My liver pill. And I also decided to have gummies and some chips. Okay, I'm back. I am done eating lunch, and guess what time it is again? Treatment time. it's just, I get to relax for a few minutes. And now for supper! Yum yum. Okay, so we ate and we did dishes and that's done. I did not add any extra calories like butter or extra anything to my meal this time because if I get hungry tonight, I've decided I'm just going to drink a shake. So, there's that. Now the rest of this time is going to be my relax time. So I'll see you guys again when it's treatment time, and for once I get a 4-hour break. Nothing to do. So, I was going to sit here and edit a video during my relaxing time. And it's like almost 8 o'clock, so I got like an hour and a half or so before I have to take more meds and do another treatment, but just really don't feel good all of a sudden. Started feeling kind of crummy. Started getting really sleepy. So instead I'm going to take a nap, which means I need to grab my oxygen. Which means I gotta get up, but I really don't want to, so. I think I might be running a fever. My cheeks are starting to turn a little rosy red, and my nose is turning red, and my eyes are getting dark. I was running a fever yesterday, and so I've only been out of the hospital for like not even a week yet, so. But, okay, so even though I don't feel good, it's still going to be information. This is my home oxygen machine. It has like a 30-foot cord to it, so if I need it during the day or while I'm doing laundry, I have the length. Usually I'll clean this piece off with alcohol before I put it on my with cystic fibrosis. How you feel is it's not really a day-to-day thing because that can change throughout the day too. So you can feel really good in the morning, energetic, get a lot done, and be doing great. And then later in the day, you're just like this. You feel crummy. Maybe you've coughed so much that you're in pain, or maybe you have a fever all of a sudden, or you're congested and nothing will come up and that exhausts you trying to get it out. Or just maybe just maybe what you did that day exhausted you and you just need kind of a reboot nap. But like I said, it can change throughout the day. You can go from feeling really good to really crummy, or from feeling really crummy to really good, just depends. Or feeling really crummy to feeling even worse crummy as the day goes on. For me, usually about 3 or 4, or around like somewhere between 3 or 4 until about 7 or 8, I usually feel pretty cruddy. I actually usually take a nap before dinner. But, struggling to breathe and just having a hard time in general breathing, and then you do a lot of stuff and you do treatments and stuff, it wears you out. So I'm gonna go take my nap now. If I think of anything else after I wake up, I will put it on the video. So hi everybody, so I'm still not feeling any better, but I need to eat so I can take my last dose of medicine tonight. So I'm going to show you how to make my favorite snack, crispy marshmallows. They're like the marshmallows you get in Lucky Charms, but bigger and more sugar. So first you need marshmallows. They can be any kind of big marshmallows, they just can't be the mini. And then unclip these marshmallows. Usually I get like 4 or 5, so here's 4. there's 5. Then, okay, anyways, come over to the microwave. Make sure they're good in there. Heat them up for 1:30. Oops. Look how big those marshmallows are, you guys. Fluffy marshmallows. Now I gotta take them out. There. And we're gonna stick them in the and see how they perfectly fit right there. They're not touching the top. They're not touching any of the bags. And it's not crooked, so just stick them in the freezer, let them sit for a few minutes, and soon you'll have crispy, crispy marshmallows. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a really good candy shake to help you get it. And if you want to add ice, fine, but I would not suggest. Okay, so there's the powder for this candy shake. Now we're going to dump it into the glass. And it's empty. Now unscrew the whole milk. Grab the whole milk. Careful not to spill like I did earlier today. And fill it to the top. In here. And you mix. Okay, now I think that's mixed enough. So I got my candy shake, and I've got my marshmallows waiting on me. And that's about it. That's my nighttime snack. The marshmallows and the candy shake together will take about, I'd say 3 or 4 enzymes. 2 for the shake, and usually 1 or 2 for the, so I'll probably take 3, but that's about it. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and that means I have to take my nighttime pill pack. So let's go. Now since I'm not going to eat the marshmallows right away and I'm waiting for them to freeze over, I'm not going to take all 4 of the enzymes right now, or all 3. I'm just going to take the one that acts as 2 and my pill pack. Make sure it's the right one at the right time, which it is. Rip this off carefully because you don't want to pull those out for the next day. And ta-da, they're done. Hard and crispy, crunchy. Now it's time for my nighttime nasal. Finish my sinus rinse. Yeah. And now I'm getting ready to do my second round, or my third round of So just a quick explanation. I know I probably look different from frame 1 to 2, but my camera died right out of the room, and on top of it all, my treatment was done anyways. I did a little bit of cleaning on my nebulizers. I wiped off the Sharpie for the inside of them because it turns out I did write on some of the insides on them. And hubby got home, and I went and started boiling water to clean my nebs. So, excuse me. Once my nebs are done boiling, or once my water is done boiling, I will show you how I clean my nebulizers every day. And then after I show you how I clean my nebulizers every day, and we wait the 10 minutes, and I show you how I dry them off and everything, and put them up, then that's pretty much the end of CF day. After that, we just sit back, relax, and enjoy our night. I will show you. Come here, hubby. You get to come down here with me. Nobody wants to see your bum. Yay! Hubby home. You always gotta make weird faces.
I know.
But yeah, so basically, just need to explain a little bit about that. And then, it's really about it that I needed to explain, I think. Oh, and in the middle where you see me move around or something, turns out that my cord for my nebulizer needs to be replaced already, so I guess I could show you how I replaced that too. It's not that hard. But that's really about it. That's just the quick insert I needed to show. This is cleanup time, right? That is the day in the life of a CF patient that's at home all day. Now, if we go out, that's a whole different situation. But don't worry, I can show you sometime. Bye. And good night, everybody.